man of the games, Ian Thorpe. He collected his 6th gold medal this evening, a short time after the English quartet had collected their silver in the 100 metres medley relay. Adam Ruckwood, Adam Whitehead, James Hickman and Matt Kidd underlining the success of these games from the home swimmers' point of view. But then there was Thorpe, as Australia took the gold, his 6th, plus yesterday's silver, matching the best ever individual medal performance at a Commonwealth Games.
But now, after 11 spectacular days of competition, it is time for Manchester to say farewell. Tonight will be a celebration, and we've been promised another unforgettable party. So let's enjoy it now. For the next couple of hours, it's over to Barry Davis.
And marching around the city of Manchester Stadium, led by Chief Technician Mark Davis, the drum major of the band of the RAF College at Commonwealth, and the Queen's Colour Squadron under the command of Squadron Leader Ian Smith. They're playing Holyrood, which is the march past of the Royal Air Force Regiment. They're being greeted by a huge number of flags of St George being waved in time to the music by a capacity 38,000 crowd. Also with the band from the RAF College Cranwell are 20 from the Central Band of the Royal Air Force in Uxbridge. Second piece of music is entirely appropriate. It's called Glorious Victory, and that it has certainly been for the city of Manchester, for the 17th Commonwealth Games, for many an athlete here and at the other venues, and for the crowds who've come to support them so well to make this, in many people's opinion, the best Commonwealth Games that has been held. Amongst the Queen's Colour Squadron is an Australian Flight Lieutenant Dave Henry from the Royal Australian Air Force. In fact, he's in the band. He comes from the command band of the Australian Air Force in Sydney. Colour bearer Flying Officer Ollie Walker. Squadron, which is the escort to the Queen's Colour for the RAF in the United Kingdom. The band and the Queen's Colour Squadron take their places in front of the Royal Box. At the rear, the flight commander, Flight Lieutenant Fergus Garwood.
Guard of honour! Halt! In to line! Left turn! Guard of honour! Shoulder on! Guard of honour will form 2 ranks! Form 2 ranks! Open order, march! Guard of honour, without intervals, inwards, dress!
So do you want to split up the rest of the 3?
Guard of Honour in position to await the arrival of Her Majesty the Queen.
Eyes front. Guard of Honour. Slow off.
Keen air of anticipation in the stadium. Her Majesty returns to where last Thursday week she opened these 17th Commonwealth Games. The Royal Standard flying over the city of Manchester Stadium.
Ladies and gentlemen, everybody around the world, whoever you are and wherever you are watching, welcome to Manchester! Would you now please welcome into the stadium the first and most distinguished of our guests here tonight. Manchester, welcoming you all to the final spectacular act of the biggest and best sporting event England has ever hosted, the closing ceremony of the 17th Commonwealth Games.
A spectacular opening in spite of the rain.
With an amazing 10 days of world-class competition. Hundreds of millions of people all around the world are tuning in to see Manchester. 72 Commonwealth countries, Australia, England, Wales, superhumans coming together, bringing you the finest sports anywhere in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome the head of the Commonwealth, Her Majesty the Queen, accompanied by His Royal Highness, the Duke of Edinburgh.
To special music, piece called Arise, composed by Julian Scott. Her Majesty the Queen and His Royal Highness the Duke of Edinburgh make their way around the stadium. It is, in one very important respect, a rather difficult day for Her Majesty. All monarch and commoner, the feeling is the same when, for the first time, there is no mother to wish happy birthday. Today would have been Queen Mother's birthday. Huge welcome by the crowd in the stadium. Lots of flags of England. Majesty will be greeted by Prince Edward, the Earl of Wessex, President of the Commonwealth Games Federation, and by Michael Fennell, the Chairman of the Commonwealth Games Federation, and by Charles Allen, the Chairman of Manchester 2002 Organising Committee.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand for the national anthem?
Guard of Honour! Royal Salute! Present arms! Shoulder on. Close order march. Guard of Honour will form 3 ranks. Form 3 ranks. Inwards, press! Eyes front! Guard of Honour, slow on! Guard of Honour, we'll move to the right in column of ropes. Right turn! By the left, quick march!
And the Queen's Colour Squadron, established in 1960 from what was previously an RAF drill unit, leave the arena to the Royal Air Force march past. Suddenly into the arena come 720 children, drawn from schools all around the area, wearing their zip-up jackets and carrying buckets of paint. They will sing Handel's coronation anthem, which dates back to the coronation of George II in 1727, and which was played for Her Majesty the Queen 50 years ago. Change of style, the arrangement by Phil Edwards. Coming together, these children from the northwest, and putting this piece together, and they're now ready with the paint. It's involved singers learning to dance and dancers learning to sing, and later on footballers learning to paint. Colours may perhaps give you a clue as to what we shall see. First, the flag of St. George. Followed there by the Union flag. Comes a young lady with a Jubilee present, a golden Jubilee present for Her Majesty the Queen. 16-year-old Martina Gums. Presents Her Majesty with a card. Present will follow. The boy treble, Hal Baker, 12 years old, from Dulwich College. Been in the choir since he was 8. He plays the clarinet and the piano and the cello, and is a keen cricketer. And as we can see, great deal of painting going on underneath the sheet, and clearly they're enjoying this. From the sheet emerges a picture of Her Majesty the Queen. One or two mothers will be struggling to get the paint on faces a little later in the evening. It's 1,000 square meters, and 1,600 paintbrushes were used in that sequence. On the card, it's said that when the anthem was first played at the coronation of George II, it was a bit of a shambles. Not this evening, modern style, and the youngsters doing really well, and obviously thoroughly enjoying it. Arrival of those who've been entertaining us and winning gold, silver and bronze in the process.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome team representatives and the flag bearers of the 72 nations whose athletes have thrilled and enthralled us for the last 10 days. Those representatives are joined by a 300-strong brass band who have come together from all over the Northwest.
Into the arena come the names of the 72 countries who competed here. Each country represented by a chef de mission and 3 athletes. Anne Hogbin, the chef de mission of England, and she's accompanied by Delroy McQueen, the English weightlifter, who won a hat-trick of gold medals, Jane Smith of the silver medal winning England hockey team, and Mick Galt, who's become the most successful shooter in the Commonwealth Games of all time. this week's 3 gold medals, taking his total to 8. And he only started 8 years ago in Victoria, Canada. Flag bearers now follow, coming from all 4 corners of the stadium. Among them, the successful and just those who enjoyed taking part. Ian Thorpe will be carrying the flag of Australia, having joined Susie O'Neill as being not only the most successful swimmer with 10 gold medals, but also the most successful athlete in the Commonwealth Games with 10 gold medals. Karen Pickering is carrying the flag for England. She's now won 13 Commonwealth Games medals since her debut in 1990. 4 golds included among that number, and 2 of them here in Manchester. Flag of Scotland carried by Alison Shepherd, who won gold in the 50 metres freestyle, Scotland's first in the pool for 28 years. Tanni Gray-Thompson is carrying the flag of the Welsh team, finished 4th in the elite athletes with a disability 800 metres wheelchair race. For Northern Ireland, Lisa Bradley won a silver in the up to 52 kilogram class, losing in the final to England's Georgina Singleton. The rest of the athletes present at the ceremony are now sitting in the North Stand. Blustery wet evening, but I don't think anybody's noticing. Come the members of bands drawn from the northwest. Here's the comparison with the flags. Kiribati's flag is carried by David Savage, who came 34th in the triathlon.
Council for England, Ian Emerson. The chairman of the Commonwealth Games Federation, Michael Fennell. The chairman of the Manchester 2002 Organising Committee, Charles Allen. The Right Worshipful, the Lord Mayor of Manchester, Councillor Roy Waters. The Honourable Steve Braggs, Premier of Victoria. And the chairman of the Melbourne 2006 Organising Committee, Ron Walker.
The arrival of the dignitaries, not an umbrella in sight.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please give a very warm Manchester welcome to the man who has led the team of staff, performers, contractors and volunteers, the chairman of the Manchester 2002 Organising Committee, Mr. Charles Allen.
Proud man, I would think.
Your Majesty, during the last 11 days, we have witnessed an extraordinary chapter in the history of the Commonwealth Games, and in this, the city of Manchester. I can't tell you how proud I am of my team, who've created the biggest and most successful multi-sport event ever held in Britain. It's been very much a team effort, and I'd like to thank all of those involved. Firstly, the President of the Commonwealth Games Federation, His Royal Highness, the Earl of Wessex, for his leadership and support. The Federation officials, and specifically the men and women who have spent years training to provide us with this world-class spectacle of sport. Ladies and gentlemen, the athletes of the 17th Commonwealth Games. not have been possible without the support of our commercial sponsors, partners and broadcasters, our funders, Sport England, Manchester City Council and Her Majesty's Government, in particular the Prime Minister, Tony Blair, whose personal commitment to the Games has been significant. My personal thanks go to the 32,000 people and their families who've been involved in delivering these friendly games. The staff, the performers, the City Council workforce, the Games contractors, but especially those people who freely gave up their time, added their creativity, good humour and enthusiasm, the incredible volunteers. Your Majesty, it has been even more special that the Games have been held in this, your Jubilee year. And on behalf of everyone who's been involved with the Games, I would like to add our congratulations on 50 years of dedication and commitment to the Commonwealth. And finally, I believe passionately that the most important part of the Games is its legacy, the sports facilities, the inner city regeneration, the transformation of this city. Manchester is a fantastic city, a city with humour, with passion, with warmth, a city that has been proud to host the 17th Commonwealth Games in its own distinctive Mancunian way. In a few short hours, these Games will be but a memory, but I believe for everyone touched by the spirit of these Games, it is a memory that will be a valuable part of the rest of our lives. And I would like to end by thanking the people of Manchester for creating this wonderful memory. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the chairman of the Commonwealth Games Federation, Michael Fennell.
Your Majesty, I would now like to present, firstly, the David Dixon Award. We are delighted to introduce a new feature to the Commonwealth Games, the David Dixon Award. This award is to the athlete who has competed with distinction and honour, both in terms of athletic performance and overall contribution to his or her team. The award is named after the late David Dixon, who made a monumental contribution to Commonwealth sport for many years as Honorary Secretary of the Federation. In addition, he also gave outstanding service to a number of other organisations, including the British Olympic Association. The selection was done by representatives of our 6 regions, and the winner of this inaugural award is Natalie Dutoit.
The award nominated by the athletes themselves, and a very, very popular winner here, Natalie Dutoit, who had to have a leg removed following an accident, and here won 2 golds in the multi-disability freestyle in the swimming pool, and then competed as well in the able-bodied 800 meters freestyle, where she came 8th in the final, despite losing that leg in a moped crash in February 2001. And she aims to go to Athens to compete again in the able-bodied event.
Natalie,
a magnificent story for a great swimmer who met a very unfortunate accident.
And she won gold medals in the women's 100 meters and 50 meters swimming events for athletes with disabilities, with world records in both. She also She also made the final in the women's 800 meters open freestyle.
And in many respects typified these games where elite athletes with a disability took part and their contribution contributed in the medals table.
Who is known as Nuli, competed in Kuala Lumpur in the 200 meters butterfly open, and following Kuala Lumpur she had a scooter accident and lost her left leg. After a painful period of adjustment and reflection, she returned to competitive activity in 2001 in open events as well as events for disabled athletes. A truly remarkable individual who deserves our full admiration.
Glance there at Karen Pickering, and here is Ian Thorpe, so understandably joining in the applause. Indeed, maybe leading it.
We have now come to the end of 11 days of world-class competition in 17 sports, and what a feast of excellence we have been privileged to be a part of. It has been truly outstanding games featuring the best of Commonwealth sport, which has been enhanced by the full participation by athletes with disabilities. Several world and Commonwealth records were broken, and many athletes achieved their best. But we must recognize every single athlete from all 72 countries and territories who have made this a wonderful spectacle of sport. We salute all you great athletes and wish you continued success in your sporting endeavors. The 17th Games have been superbly organized. And to everyone involved, our congratulations and thanks for a job well done. Special mention must be made of the thousands of volunteers who contributed so much to the success that it has been. Your Majesty, at the opening ceremony, we dedicated these games to you, and we trust that they will forever remain a jewel in your crown as you continue to celebrate your own remarkable achievements in your Golden Jubilee year. To the people of Manchester, you now have a legacy of excellent sports facilities and the experience of hosting a premier international sports event. However, the legacy that will remain in our hearts is the warmth of your hospitality and lasting friendships we have made. Thank you, Manchester. And now we turn our eyes to 2006 in Melbourne, Australia, where the 18th Commonwealth Games will be celebrated. Shortly, the flag of the Commonwealth Games Federation will be lowered and handed over to them. We have high expectations and every confidence that our athletes can be assured of another great celebration of Commonwealth sport in 2006. And as we bring the curtain down on this memorable event, let us once again thank the athletes, the organisers, the sponsors, the United Kingdom Government, the Manchester City Council, the volunteers, the technical officials, the media, and in particular, You, the spectators, you have been absolutely fantastic and provided the inspiration to all our competitors. These 17 games have been undoubtedly a great success and raised the bar of excellence for all future games. May I close by wishing the people of Manchester God's richest blessings and our gratitude. Manchester, you are the best.
Always very popular when said by the president of the Olympics. Very popular here in the Commonwealth Games. Ian Emerson, chairman of the Commonwealth Games Council for England.
As chairman of the Commonwealth Games Council for England, I hand back to you the flag of your country in token of our friendship and goodwill towards you, and as a memento of the 17th Commonwealth Games, Manchester 2002.
Flags of the 72 countries which would belong to Manchester for the duration of the Games.
The flag of the Commonwealth Games Federation will now be lowered.
Fanfare from the brass band of the 300-plus musicians. Flag lowered by 1st Battalion, King's, Liverpool and Manchester Regiment. playing of Handel's Largo. Careful folding now of the Commonwealth Games flag, for it will be returned to Michael Fennell.
Flag party! Outwards! Turn! Flag party! Up! Flag party! Down!
Fine regiment that dates back to 1685.
Flag party! Balance center! Cut! March! No! Flag! No! Flag! No! Flag! No!
Lord Mayor, as Chairman of the Commonwealth Games Federation, I entrust this ceremonial flag to your care and ask that you now present it to the Premier of Victoria, Australia, which will be the host of the 18th Commonwealth Games in Melbourne in 2006.
Lord Mayor of Manchester, Councillor Roy Walters.
This duty I willingly do.
The Honourable Steve Bracks, Premier of Victoria.
Your Majesty, what a marvellous festival of sport and culture we have just witnessed. Congratulations to every athlete, volunteer and official for making it so memorable. And to the people of Manchester, I say thank you for an outstanding Commonwealth Games. We will build on your legacy when the Games come to Melbourne in 4 years' time. On behalf of the people of Melbourne, Victoria and all Australians, I accept the Commonwealth Games flag and the responsibility for the 18th Commonwealth Games. As you have seen over the last 11 days, Australians love their sport. We want to show you other sides to our character as well, such as the diversity of our people, the beauty of our country and the vibrancy of our city. 2006 will be another golden year, 50 years since Melbourne successfully staged the Olympic Games. We promise to continue that tradition. I invite you all to the Commonwealth Games in Melbourne in 2006. Now, let's have a taste of what Melbourne has to offer.
Games to take place in Melbourne in the state of Victoria, 15th to 26th of March 2006. Into the City of Manchester Stadium comes Mr. Peepy and a junior Peepy. a postcard from Melbourne in many styles. Soon we are out to see a lady you may remember from the opening ceremony of the Olympic Games in Sydney. She comes here from a successful tour of Germany to sing her hit hero song, Shine.
All the way from Melbourne, Australia, Vanessa Amorosi.
You say that you never had a moment and nobody needs you. Don't cry, don't cry. You believe that life rolls by just to deceive you. By your time, by your time. You're getting old, and the longer you take, the slower your pain will grow. It will grow. It will grow. You can close your eyes and hope that when you open them, you've got a brand new life. But you find you can't hide. You can give your life, or you can lose your soul. You can bang your head, or you can drown in a hole. Nothing lasts forever, but you can try. Look around you. Everyone you see, everyone you know is gonna shine. You can bang your head or you can drown in a hole. Nothing lasts forever, but you can try. Well, look around you. Everyone you see, everyone you know is gonna shine. You say that you never had a moment, nobody needs you. So cry, so cry, so cry. You believe that life goes by just to deceive you. Buy your time, will buy your time. You're getting old, and the longer you take, the slower your pain will grow. It'll grow, it'll grow. You can close your eyes and hope that when you open them, you've got a brand new life. You can give your life, or you can lose your soul. You can bang your head, or you can drown in a hole. Nothing lasts forever, but you can try. Look around you. Everyone you see, everyone you know is gonna shine. You can bang your head, or you can drown in a hole. Nothing lasts forever,
sound of a didgeridoo played by Mark Atkins. He was to sit cross-legged, but understandably is standing in these conditions. Will sing Melbourne Girl.
You can take the girl out of the town, but take a look at my face. When all four seasons happen in a day, I think I love this place. And I think I know what home is all about. And I think it's time to let the secret out. Come to a place in my heart and I'll show you the beautiful heart of my world. You're part of my life. You'll be with me forever. I'll always be a Melbourne girl. There's a state of mind with the love of life in a grander style. Maybe just for fun, you can taste the life. Stay with me for a while. Destination is a journey just begun. Will you join our celebration in the sun? Come to a place in my heart and I'll show you the beautiful heart of my world. You're part of my life. You'll be with me forever. I'll always be a Melbourne girl. Everywhere in the world they come to stay. In the best city that's richer every day. Come to a place in my heart and I'll show you the beautiful heart of my world. For all of my life, you'll be with me forever. I'll always be a Melbourne girl. I'll always be a Melbourne girl.
Well, it has to be said, the weather looks a little better. But this is another triumph of Manchester in the rain. It's absolutely teeming down.
Commonwealth Games. Please wish our best of luck to Melbourne. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome once again Michael Fell.
I now have the honour to invite Her Majesty the Queen to declare the 17th Commonwealth Games closed.
In the name of the Commonwealth Games Federation, I proclaim the 17th Commonwealth Games, Manchester 2002, closed. and in accordance with tradition, I call upon the sportsmen and sportswomen of the Commonwealth to assemble in 4 years' time in Melbourne, Australia, to celebrate the 18th Games. May they continue to display friendship and concord so that the spirit of our family of nations may be carried on with enthusiasm, courage, and honor for the good of humanity and the peace of the world.
Manchester deserves better than to have such weather at its conclusion, but there's been plenty of sunshine in many different respects here during these games, which have now come to a conclusion. The opening ceremony of the 17th Games were very much an introduction to the modern city of Manchester. The conclusion draws the strands of the Commonwealth together. I have a representation here of the tapestry, culture, traditions, faiths of the many diverse communities of Manchester. Reflect the cultural richness and diversity of the Commonwealth in this city, and they include representations of the great faiths of the world. The organisers of this part of the ceremony were given quite a difficult schedule. They had to meet the religious requirements of many groups. Candles here of the Jewish group. And they found that during the conversations and the rehearsals, as we look here at the Hindu temple, which is to be found in the south of Manchester at Gorton, that people were saying that many of them look the same, and in many respects that is the point. Different faiths, but all in one Commonwealth. chose the image to represent them. Representation of the Nigerian community. The dove was over the various tributaries and the main two rivers which form the Niger. Together slowly in the center of the stadium comes together a body representing humanity. Strands of energy go from the body to the various faiths and back again. The idea is that the differences can combine to be a bond of unity in the Commonwealth. In total, there are 720 youngsters carrying lanterns. voices there of Dave Stewart and Jimmy Cliff. Ambitious idea being, in its own way, quite brilliantly done. Hands of faith on humanity. Peoples of the Commonwealth together in the city of Manchester, many to stay while the athletes return to their own countries. And here on the arena is the face of a child. Ceremonies like this are often criticized for presenting a utopia. Manchester now is going to be rather different because they're prepared to face the darker side, some of which is a sad reality. Show conflict and man's inhumanity to man. In places far afield, in parts of the Commonwealth, or just around the corner. In front of the child's face now are a number of bars formed as we look at these images drawn in no special order to make any special point other than what the Commonwealth and the world should do about it. And that will be made clear in a simple message. sad, troubled face. From the stories of the many newspapers of the Commonwealth, the children themselves will take action. Sad images suddenly become doves of peace. Difficult to show in such dreadful conditions, but there's now a smile on the face of the child. An image formed by all those taking part, the bird in flight.